Hello beautiful crafty people, Michelle here and welcome back to my makery. It is still a tip in here, but there are people downstairs making noise, so I thought I would come and record in here, and it's been such a long time. I'm so very sorry, but I really wanted to get this video out for you. I have a couple of finished objects. I know, and I've even woven in my ends. I surprise myself sometimes. And then I got sent a gift, and then I have a couple of books that arrived a while ago. Pretty sure I haven't shown you yet, and I'm going to make something out of one of these books. I thought you could help me decide which one. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start with one of my finished objects. And that is three things here. It is macarons. Now, I made these macarons as part of the Amigurumi World Tour because the book finally came to me. Yay! So, the pattern I chose is the macarons from the Amigurumi World Tour. The book's called Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. And this is what I made. I made three. I didn't put faces on them because these are going to be going to my colleague's daughter to go in her play kitchen. So, yeah. So that's those that I made. Now, when I received the Amigurumi book, the Whimsical Stitches, when it arrived in the post the other day, it had a little gift for me in it from Wendy Bonvie, I think. Wendy, anyway, from Canada, had sent a little something for me. And I know it was meant for me because it had a card in it that said for Michelle. So, because I was like, oh, I wonder if this is for Cassandra. But no. So she made me this project bag. Isn't this cool? I just had to take my project out of it. That's what all that mucking around was for. Boxed bottom, drawstring, little loop. Look at this awesome fabric. And it has a pocket, and it's lined and everything. Feels like it's got interfacing in there as well. Very good quality fabric. Very nice. So thank you, Wendy, so much for my little gift. You didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate it. So I won't show you what's in there yet because it's not finished. So my next finished object is this. It is a cat. It is a little stripy cat. Embroidered eyes, little face, little tail. Now I started making this little guy when I was doing Relay for Life a couple of weeks ago. I think I was up to about there. So I finished it this weekend. Got this done. This has no pattern. I just made it. Yeah, I'm really happy with how he turned out. Because I took a ball of yarn with me and a crochet hook, but I didn't take a pattern. So I just kind of, from the stuff I've been doing, and kind of thought that'll do. Yeah. So that's him. This yarn, I don't know what it is, but it was in a millioned bag from Spotlight. Looks like that. I don't know what it is. If anyone has a clue what that yarn is, I would really appreciate it. That would be awesome, because I do have about 7 more balls of this, because I bought 2 million bags of it because I liked it. And I have one more finished object. Well, it's actually multiple finished objects that make one finished object. Does that make any sense? Oh no. Do you know what? I've left the hat downstairs. But anyway, I've made this little layette set for my new niece who's coming next month. I just haven't put the buttons on, but all the ends are woven in. So there's the jacket, the jumper, and there's the booties. And the mittens. Now, what I wanted to ask, and because the hat has got all 3 colours of the stripes like that, Do you think that having these, okay, so one booty is completely that colour, one booty is that colour, has a little bit of that on the bottom, and then those are your 2 mittens. Is that weird, do you think, having that set like that? Do I need to pull these apart and stripe them? Or is that fine to have them mismatched like that? For me, like, I would be fine with my kids having them mismatched like that. But I'm not like everybody else. I'm a bit odd. So that wouldn't bother me. Would it bother you? And do you think, because I don't know my brother's fiance that well, do you think I should stripe it? So that's my question. Anyway, pretty sure I linked the pattern for this last time. It's just a very simple Cardi. Excellent pattern. Love the pattern. Very easy. Okay, so the next thing, actually, I'll tell you what the pattern is. I think I've got it in my folder here. It's the V-neck raglan Cardi by Rosie Cheeks Designs. That's what that is. V-neck raglan Cardi by Rosie Cheeks Designs. And then the hat and booties and mittens is the Cozy Baby Hat Booties and Mittens by Baby Crochet Designs. And I'm pretty sure I bought that one on Etsy. Yep. So that's what those patterns were. I will link them down below. Okay, moving right along. What else have I got in there? No, that's it. So the next thing I'm going to show you is a knitting project. I haven't knit for a long time. So I thought I would knit a baby sweater. And I really am enjoying it. So, although my cables are really long. So, my kids are going to get me some knitting needles for Mother's Day. But, so this is what I've been making. It's a little sweater. It's top down. It's done in one piece, which I love. The ribbing and everything, the edges, I'm sorry, are all knitted in. See? So you don't have to do separate ribbing. Because I just hate doing ribbing. Like, I really do. Breaks me. Which is funny because I just watched a video from Cassandra. She was showing the cardigan she made. And she was saying she felt like the ribbing took forever. And I've never made an adult's cardigan. I've only made children's ones, babies' ones. And there's enough ribbing on those. So my hat's off to you, Cassandra. Well done for all that ribbing. But, yeah, I like this because of the way it's constructed. So it's all in one piece. All the way down, you put your stitches on a needle holder, stitch holder. And then I'm just working on this sleeve at the moment. And then I'll finish this sleeve and then it's done. There is a boo-boo, which there was bound to be because, you know, I haven't knit for a very long time and I'm not the world's best knitter. But you can see that. Can you see? Hang on, where'd it go? You see that boo-boo there? See? Yeah. I don't know what I did. Who knows? Special set of skills, baby. Oh, there's a big moth at the window. Wants to come in. Yeah, so I don't think that's a big deal. It's not as if I'm trying to sell it or anything. It's just a gift. And I could darn that up. I probably will darn that up just to make sure it doesn't come apart. Because it looks like I've dropped a stitch somewhere or something. But yeah, I'll fix that. But this pattern which is very easy, and I highly recommend it to anybody, especially beginner knitters, because as I said, I'm not a very good knitter, and it is easy. Peasy peasy. It's just knit and purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. Increase. Knit, purls, increase. And this one is called Another 5-Hour Baby Sweater, pattern courtesy of the makeyourownnzone.com. That's it there. Oh, don't show the pattern, Michelle. Oh, yeah. And the yarn I'm using for this, and because knitting just feels softer than crochet, but the yarn I'm using is Mary Maxim Mellow Spun DK, which is really soft. I like, especially for knitting. So soft. It's really, really nice. So that's what I've been working on. I'm going to work on that sweater some more in a minute. Right, I was going to show you a couple of books, wasn't I? Yes, I was. So, this one, I haven't seen anybody else show this yet, but maybe I'm just not watching the right channels. But I was a bit concerned because I know there's a lot of AI books out there these days. And I watched Cindy at the Roomie Mill and the experience she had with the book she recently bought and how the patterns were not good, as she said. Not good. Very bad. But these ones, this is an Ebury Press book, so I figured it should be pretty good. And I think all of these patterns have come out of a magazine, magazines at some stage. Like, pretty sure they've all been in the Simply Crochet magazine at some stage. They are all done by different. It's a Penguin Random House book, so yeah, it's not a self-published or anything. It's Ebury Press, London. And it says it's the super cute Amigurumi Bible. Over 60 animals to crochet, love, and share. So this is my most recent purchase. And I loved it because especially the donkey on the front. But I like all of them. And that hedgehog. I love hedgehogs. But it's got that dinosaur. Diddy dinosaur. Does it say who designed it? No. There's a mandrill, a golden frog. No. It's got a list of pattern designers in the back and what they designed. Beardy and Blondie, Kim Bessington, Kate Brunning, Ilaria Caleri. So there's quite a few in there from her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, she did the donkey. Of course she did. Ilaria Caleri, yeah. MJ Carlos, Ellie's Craft Boutique, Orsi Farkas Vol. Yeah, sorry, I murdered that. I'm very sorry. Becky Garrett, Heather Gibbs, Sarah Huntington, Victoria Kairos. There's a few from her. Mary's Amiland, Stephanie Lau, Erin Ali, a couple from Erin Ali. 1, 2, 3, 4 from Erin Ali. Elena Lepretre. Sorry. May Lee. 3 from her. Yank Mikado, Vanessa Monkey. There's about 5 from her. Alana O'Day, Val Pierce, 1 from her. Eliza Sartori, 3. Yan Schenkel, there's 3 from Yan Schenkel. Irene Strange, there's 4, which of course is the hedgehog. The Crafty Mammy, Rachel Wynn, and Liz Ward. There's 9 from Liz Ward. So hang on, I'm just going to see. Yan Schenkel. I just want to see if there are any of the ones that have been in the books that I've got. Is that one of the free patterns? That's the Whimsical one, the leopard. I don't know if that's in any of the books. Oh, that dinosaur was Whimsical. And a fox. That fox. I just want to see Irina Lee 107. Should have put my glasses on, eh? Okay, this axolotl is an Irina Lee pattern. Oh, and this cute little deer is Irina Lee as well. God, her patterns are always so adorable. 124. And a little fluffy seal. That's Irina Lee too. And this fluffy guinea pig is also Irina Lee. That is so cute. Now, one thing I did like about this book is they have it broken into sections. So at the beginning, the blue is kind of like your instructions, and then the green is easy peasy. I like this pattern. But all the green ones are your easy peasy patterns. And then it goes into the pink, which they call a bit tricky. That's your a bit tricky. And then it goes into the yellow. Look at this penguin. He's in the pink, but I just thought he was cute with his jumper on. The yellow is GoPro. And that's the dinosaur by Whimsical. Yeah, so excellent book, I thought, especially having all the different designers in there, and some really well-known ones too. And by the looks of them, the ones I can see, some of them I do recognise from magazines, but some of them, like, I haven't seen the patterns in any of the books of those people that I have, although I know. Yeah. So that's book one, because we're going to have to choose a pattern. Well, a book for me to make one out of. Next, book two is Amigurumi Plushies by Teresa's Crochet Shop. So this is all made with plush yarn, but I assume you could make it with normal yarn. It would just be smaller. Or there's some of the patterns: a frog, jellyfish, koala, and one of those weird octopus things. Then fish, dolphin, mouse. So I haven't made anything from this book, but there's an elephant, and I love elephants. So I might have to make that for my son's girlfriend for her birthday. She loves elephants too. Shh, don't tell her. Just in case I don't do it. Cute little duckies. But yeah, some really cute patterns in here too. Bumblebee, bat, very cute. So that's book number two. And then book number three, I've wanted this for a while. I put off buying it because of the bullseye heads. If you watch Cassandra, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I kind of got past those. But when I saw Cassandra, I think it was Cassandra Macarons, and she was talking about the bullseye heads, I get what she means. If you look at these patterns, they have the bullseye head. But aren't they cute? Amigurumi Adventures by Claire Cooper. And look at all the ones on the back. They are just adorable. And what made me want to get this book again, because I wanted it and then I thought, oh no, I won't get it. And then I saw Gail from Stitchity Doodle, and she made quite a few of these. Not from the book, but from the patterns on Etsy, I think. Same designer or similar designer. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I wanted to get the book. And there's some really, really cute ones. But I just really like that alligator one. Like, cute. I wanted to make some more dolls. I really do. Oh, marigold. That's what I wanted to make, marigold. So, and all of the other ones too. But since I've made that doll I made for, is it Matilda? I made for my brother's baby. I feel more confident making dolls now. And, like, it gives you a base doll. And you can make different clothes for it. Outfits. That's this all pattern. One of the dolls. And then the rest of them all kind of come with their clothes on. But this one is a dress-up doll. Amity the Adventurer, a dress-up doll. I thought that's pretty cool. She's an 8 3/4 inch doll. And she's made with Hello Cotton, which I think is an 8-ply, a DK. Hang on, just look at what size hook she uses. Ding dong. 2.5mm hook. Yeah, that'll be a DK, I think. But there's some cute dolls. And look at Freya. I like the sleepy eyes, but I not managed to embroider sleepy eyes very well. Scarlet. They're very cool. And this is one of the outfits for the dress-up doll. The gum boots and her hat and scarf. She needs a jacket though. Her arms are bare. Give the girl a jacket. Or she could go swimming. She's got flippers even. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice them before, but did you see those? Those are swimming flippers. So anyway, those are the 3 books I've recently purchased. And I want to use one of them. So if you could just vote. Yeah, let me know which book you think I should use first, and then we'll pick a pattern. I think that's about it for me. I don't think there's anything else I've got to do. I don't think there's anything I need to share. My yarn room is a bomb site. It's not just a yarn room, it's a craft room, but it's exploding yarn everywhere. You can see some of the shelves are looking a bit empty because I've been getting rid of some stuff, trying to. But I've put it all aside and then I'm like, yeah, but I might want that one day. So it's supposed to all go to charity shop, but I can't bring myself to give it away just yet. I know, it's the hoarder in me. As I told my kids, it's not hoarding. I'm future-proofing. You know? Because with things the way they are in the world at the moment, with governments making decisions that they're making, I think things are going to get more expensive. And living down here in the arse end of the world, in the southern hemisphere, where it's expensive for everything anyway because it costs so much to ship it here, I think I'm going to need all of this because I won't be able to afford to buy anymore. Or when I'm old and retired and on a pension or something and don't have any spare money, I won't need to buy yarn. and I'll be a content little old lady sitting here with my yarn and my pussycats. Yep. Alright, I'm waffling on now. I'm just going off on some crazy tangent. So, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sticking with me, even though I've been pretty MIA for a while. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to make this month's doll dress. I watched the tutorial. Can't say I'm that keen on it. Don't like the way she joins her yarn. I think the whole thing's going to fall to pieces. But I could maybe try it. Yeah. I mean, it looks great until you see how she sews it together. And I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I might just make it in one colour. Which is cheating, I know, because it's supposed to be a stripy dress. But, yeah, not that keen. But I didn't do last month's one, so I feel real bad. So I've got to finish that Cardi, and I'm going to make a hat and booties to go with it. I've still got 4 weeks before the baby comes, so I should get those done. Seriously thinking about making myself a Cardi. I've wanted to make myself one for years, and I've seen everybody else doing these hexy Cardis, and I'm like, I'm sure I can do that. I can do that, can't I? Sure I can. So I might do that. Yeah. I just got to decide what yarn I want to use and see if I've got enough of anything. Otherwise, I could just grab a few different colours and do stripes. Yeah. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye.